guys, this is Dante from Server 73, and well, we are back in this series we have been doing, and it's the fourth. Last week we were talking about support, no, magic and the first side of defense artifacts. This week we're gonna finish with defense artifacts, and then we're gonna start with attack artifacts, and next week we are finishing with attacks, and we might start a new series. So let's go through this. So we spoke last week about Ragnar, Athena, Richard, Leonidas, Julius, Elcid, and Charles. So now we're gonna keep going with the next 2, 4, 6, 7 artifacts. So we're gonna start with Scabbard of Avalon from King Arthur. This artifact belongs to him. For him, I think, well, most as I said last week, you need physical defense bonus for all those. You get resilience, it's okay, but you need physical defense. It's a must. Sorry. So in my opinion, for him, guard is good for the damage taken. And it says the damage of Wind King barrier reflects to the attacker is increased to 70%. So it means it has an improvement of how much damage reflects, as the word says. I think it works like a life link more in that way. So yeah, I think that's why the damage taken, it's good for the guard, is good for Scabbard of Avalon. You can get this through seasonal events. Mysterium, I think you can get this. I'm not sure about this. Stellar Compass, and I think the Spider event, I'm not sure. Let me go quick. No. Well, but yeah, those are the ways you can get it. It's a really, really nice one. And yeah, I haven't seen people using this, so I don't know if it's a must. I said it's okay, but haven't seen people using it. Next one is a Triance column from Triance. Physical defense bonus, of course, for him. And I will set growth. It's nice because Triant doesn't take attacks as others defense, but you can use growth. I think it's a nice one. Blessing effect with rain of fire will also increase the critical chance of all friendly fire immortals by 10% for 6 seconds. This is a must if you're running fire, because this artifact with the skill, with the special and unique attribute, it affects the performance of the fire. Remember, I was saying last week that fire needs a lot of crits, and this giving a 10% extra 10% for 6 seconds, I think it's quite huge for Wu, and it can work perfectly in that way. I like it. I think it's a must, and you can get this in Golden Path and Blessing of Thirst. And I'm missing 30 more. Let me show you the one I'm running. This baby one, growth. I have resilience. I wish I had defense, but it is what it is. And it looks nice. The developed one looks nice. Now we go to the next one. Those are the new ones, and one of those is not available, but we're gonna talk about that when we finish. So we're in the last 5. Golden Blunderbuss for Tokugawa Ieyasu. I will set defense, physical defense, and I will also set guard for him, because the way his skill works, I want to explain this a bit more because people were confused when this came out, and I have to explain how actually this works. So Thunder arrived from Crackling Thunder, duration increased to 7.5 seconds. You won't see this in the reports because the Thunder arrived from Crackling Thunder is the shields he deploys in himself. So when he gets hit, he gives debuffs to the enemy side. So that Thunder Ray are the debuffs. So the debuffs worked for 6 seconds. Now with the artifacts, it increased 1.5 seconds. So now it lasts a bit more and affects more the other enemy. That's why I say guard, because the defense side of things, the damage taken, Tokugawa gonna last a bit more. That's how it works. This is only obtainable through Golden Path and Blessing of Threes. I haven't seen many using this one, but I think it's nice, and I want to test it in future once I finished all the artifacts I'm doing. So yeah. Order of Peace for Toyotomi Hideyoshi. Physical defense, of course. And let me read the skill before decide if Guard of Growth. The duration of the buff effect gained from dodging attacks from Myojin deterrence is increased to 4 seconds. So it gives some kind of dodging. So I think the growth is good. Lasts more. Doesn't need to take the damage. He doesn't need to tank because the skill works in the way to give him dodge. So it's okay. I think it's okay to get. Not a must. Only obtainable through Golden Path and Blessing of Trees. Haven't seen people using this. And also haven't seen people using Toyotomi Hideyoshi at all. I guess because he's a spearman and people don't want to use spearman too much. So yeah. We go to Spare Ship for Yi Sun-shin. I will set physical. Okay, this is physical defense bonus and guard. Because units within the area of Guard of Devotion will have 30% increased healing received. The skill works that the immortal with more dead troops will get a special shield. So the Guard of Devotion will have a 30% increase in healing received. So he gonna be defending, but also wanna be giving healings. So I think it's okay. I will set Guard for the damage taken again for the shield it gains. Damage taken is good. I think it's nice to have if you're running the new meta 105's testing that actually was hard to beat. It was Jason Shin, Charles, Elizabeth Vittori, and Kimiko. Only obtainable through Golden Path and Blessing of Trees, of course. Last two, it's the Source of Terror for Bjorn. Physical defense. I will set Guard as well for the damage taken. Reduce attack speed by 50% for all enemies affected by Winter Realm. And basically, this is good against mixed marches because mixed marches are mostly speed marches. So the Winter Realm will also reduce the attack speed from the enemies. So it will last, well, they will take more to kill an opponent. So that's why I say guard. This is a must if you're running Shadow, in my opinion. And this is obtainable through Sparks of Galaxy and Blessing of Trees. That's how I got the two I have. I think I have two. Yeah. How does two? And the last one, and the one we have no clue how it works. Let me see. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. It's Mark of Civilization for Pakal the Great. We don't know how actually he works, but I will say maybe Guard, Growth. I have no idea yet. Glory of Palenque requires 2 less basic attacks to trigger shield effect. So to trigger this shield effect, it needs 5 attacks. So this time requires 2 less. So it means it needs 3. It reduced from 5 attacks to trigger a shield effect. Now it needs only 3. It's good, I guess. It still looks good on paper. I haven't seen no one using Pakal. I have seen no one using this skill. Probably it's only obtainable through Blessing of Trees and maybe Guard for the shield effect. I will set Guard because the damage taken, of course, physical damage. So those are the defense artifacts. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Do you think those are too strange? Do you think those are not useful? Let me know your thoughts. I like to know what people think about all those new things, game releases. Anyway, this is Dante from Server 73, and thank you for watching my video. See you in the next one. Bye.